Everybody, welcome back to Cids Modern Life Season 2, Episode 152 with me, Cid, and we are still over at the birdie farm, the aviary, and yeah, I enjoyed doing the lab so much last episode. We are going to do a little bit more work on this end. Now, I need to just double check, what do I need in the middle? 3. Okay, 1, I think I've actually 2, 3, and then, oops. And then this should be it. So 1. Yep. So we're going to have a dome the same size as this dome. It's going to be blue for no reason other than I'll fancy like doing it in blue. It will link up with a passage coming off of that lab somehow. I'm not entirely sure yet, but we'll get it. And yeah, we're going to work that through. So first things first, I need to go something that's basically going to go 4, 2, 2, 2 from this side. So that's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and it needs obviously to be on the same level, which is going to be 63. Yep, there we go. So it's going to go from there. It's going to go 4, 2. What did I say it was? 4, 2, 2, 2, 2. A little bit too much there, if you'll pardon the expression. So I'll get that circle plotted in, cut in, and we shall return once we've got the basic done. As per usual, I'm using plots as my sphere building tool, so and I'm going to try and leave as much of the terrain around this, you know, unbroken until we're ready. Yeah. So first things first, let's make a great big circle. Oh. Alright, so, come here, you. Sorry, I can't. They are such sore losers. You can't think when you got them bouncing around over your head. Now, there is a cave down here. There's a cave that goes around here, and a cave that goes over around there. And none of these actually link up to the cave that goes underneath here. Somewhere. Hang on. There you go. Let's not fall straight in, because I do know there was a zombie down there. Oh, I heard one at the very least. Yeah, there you go. Hello. So what we do need to probably do, because I don't think this goes any further than this is just a local phenomenon, is probably just fill this one in with some good old building gadget, and we'll fill it in with stone, because why not? Oh, we'll take that out of there. Should I grab the ores? I suppose I should. It'd be wrong. I know the pitiful amounts compared to how much I'm pulling out from mines and the strip mine, but it'd be wrong not to, wouldn't it? So, having got the basics pulled together, we definitely, you know what, I think, no, let's set this. I think it's probably quicker sometimes. Certainly for certain areas it's probably just a damn sight quicker just to fill them in like this, and then use the building gadget for, you know, easier or more congruous chunks that we can work with. You know, this is all kind of relatively easy stuff, and sometimes it's not. Anyway, I'm going to fill this in. We'll then carry on with getting the dome structure built. I think I'm going to use the same technique I used last time, which is, oh, hello, sleepy time. Let me just go and have a little snooze here. There we go. I think there might be a ravine or a cave over that direction, judging by the shape of the mobs over there. Better go and deal with anybody who wants a piece of me, because it's easier than dealing with it later, like that fellow over there. I'll give him points for persistence, but that's all you can give him points for, really. Okay, don't see any other unpleasant surprises hovering right around the corner. If they do, then, you know, we'll live with it. Anyway, fill this in, build the, get the structure in, we can get on with the dome, and that's where, of course, the fun starts. So, well, the fun is actually populating it. It's quite nice coming up with the story of, not necessarily the story, but the biome, if you like, of the dome, and coming up with how and why it's what it is. Bloody building gadget. It's lethal if you take your eye off the ball. And that needs to come out there. Okay. Yep, I'll finish this off back in a second. Alright. Structure in. Another day nearly over. We have our boxes over here where you can put you away. And for some reason, I don't know why, but this has started dispensing concrete. So let me just set you there. There we go. And we can chuck away some of these bits. We don't need those about our person. Most of what we have in here we don't need. The stuff we need is in here. And we are going with good old... can I change out to the eye chisel? Chisel all, please. Thank you. And change back in. So, same as before, basically. We're going to have 2 layers which I think are identical on that layer, because that's how it goes. And then we're going to have a 3, and then we're going to have, yeah, 2 layers identical that way. And these are going to be blue, so you're going to go like this on these 2 layers, and then we'll continue round. We'll be backfilling on top of this with the dirt and the stone and the various bits and pieces, so that's not a problem. And eventually we'll have a nice shiny blue glass dome which we can use to build our next little animal sanctuary, bird sanctuary in. And yeah, you'll see what we're putting in here in a bit. If you didn't, well, I don't know whether I've actually looked at the eggs in it long enough, but you'll see what they are. But be back in a sec. Alright, we're nearly there. Got a big dome. So we've got the last bit to do, the last 2, 3 layers maybe. This is going to be that layer. Yeah, I've got 2 more layers after this, haven't I? So I need to, I just went and grabbed a little bit more. There we go. A little bit more of that, and this one's fairly straightforward. This is just a 3 either side. 1, 2, oops, 3. I'm getting quite some lag spice at the moment, and I'm not entirely sure why. And then 1, 2, 3 plus 2 on that side. I'm kind of doing these in quadrants and just using this solid bit of block here just to recharge my my wings. Those crows are annoying. What's even more annoying is they're not actually here. That's just ambient. You know, it's not like they're the birds from over there making the noises. 3 and 1 2 3 1 2, and yeah, so not the fastest. I mean, dome building is always a bit of a pain. Trying to do anything spherical in a game that is not spherical is not fun. Well, I mean, it is fun. It's just not easy, I suppose is the word I'm looking for here. And then these are going to go 1 2. Hang on. Trying to get the picture here now. So you got 1 2, that goes 1 2 and 3. Goes 1 2 3. That's right, like that. So 1 2 1. I think that's it. That looks about right to me. Yes, it does. Okay. And of course, at this point, I can actually now start walking. So it's a lot easier. How people did this without, or do this without 2 monitors, I honestly don't know. This would be a nightmare without 2 monitors. 1 2 3 on that one, and then 4 on the next one. Okay, yeah. Simple enough. And then we just get the, you see those lag, and it seems to be this corner, and I don't know why. When I get to here, it spikes. Whether there's something loading into the world which is causing, I really don't know. It's a bit strange. I mean, I expect it over there because there's just so much industry and equipment going on, but here's a little bit odd. Yeah, hey, my double, oh, hello, my super double mouse clicker. I think I'm getting to the stage where I may have to get out my new mouse. I have a new mouse. I like to keep one in stock, and the silent click mice, which are really, if you've not used a silent click mouse before, they're really quite good. So that will be from there. You're going 1 2 3, and then you go in here, aren't you? What? Oh, is that right? Hang on. That's 4 from there, and 3 of those are like that. That's right, there you go. Like that. Nice and simple. Sometimes a little bit, again, the art of interpreting schematics on screen can be quite challenging as well. And then we just fill these in like so. I'll leave a hole at the top because I want to work down the sides there a little. That's fine. And then you can get on with the actual I've been back twice for glass as it is. Let me just go and get one more stack. One more stack is all we need, and we'll be good. Yeah. Anyway, so the other next thing is just to fill in around the edges, get those gaps and stuff filled in that shouldn't be there, and then we can start, well, build the connecting tunnels. So that's all done, and then we can get on with the actual interesting stuff. Back in a moment. All right. So the last thing I need to do is, I'm not happy with these blocks here all being dirt. Structurally just doesn't seem very sound to me. So what we're going to do is we are going to bring the dirt layer back to where I think it should be, and put a whole load more stone in. Now, is the mileage in much? So I'm going to go with plain stone for the time being. I'm not 100% sold on the idea. I think it might look better if we mix the stone up, but oops, that's not right. Having said that, we're not really going to be looking at the walls of this place, or at least we shouldn't be. If we are, something's gone very wrong. So yeah, I mean, I could argue that it doesn't really matter because the walls are not the feature in here. Yeah, I suppose, I mean, that's for completionism. I'm doing it right. I should probably aim to do it, but I think for the sake of this, I don't think I will bother, because it's going to be a right royal pain in the bum. And that should be, yeah, that should be glass, shouldn't it? And then those two. Oh, there's a bit of dirt. I suppose it doesn't matter actually leaving the odd dirt block in there, does it? It kind of, I don't know, adds to the variety, I suppose. That does seem right. Oh, there's, yeah, I've got multiple. I don't mind having the odd one. That's one too many. Right, just got to basically tidy that round, and then we can start shaping the inside. So I shall be back with you in a second. Alright, so we've got doors, 4 ways, we've got all the dome in, it's all done, but backfilled, everything is as it should be. The next thing we need to do is rip out the floor and replace it with probably more sand than we've got there. Do I want to just do all red? I think I do. I've kind of went with that, and then I'm kind of thinking I should go with all red sand. What we're looking for, and this is going to be slightly stereotypical image of our Antipodean friends down under. We are looking to make a place for some of the Australian and New Zealand birds. We haven't got a huge amount. In fact, we can probably see. Let's have a look. Are they in here? Got a cassowary, Gouldian finch, a kiwi, ostrich. I know they're not technically from New Zealand and Australia, but the deserty birds are African, and I haven't got an African biome. Lyrebirds and kookaburra. So we've also got parrots, which we could have done there, but I'm going to have a jungle dome at some point. So, but we've got a good selection of birdies. I am going to take all of that lot, and let me have a look at red sand then. Is there a recipe for it? Can we convert? We can convert terracotta that way, or it can, oh, we can get it from okay. Might be some in our refiner then, because we may not have enough here. I have got some other blocks to, as you can see, of that kind of colour palette as well. And then we're going to need to get some deserty plants, but we'll find those. Probably, I'm going to hazard a guess, we'll maybe head over to that biome and see what we can find. Let me just go and have a quick peek in my sludge refiner, shall we, while we're here. Oh, we've got a little bit. Got quite a little bit actually there. Alright. So that's the plan for this dome. I'm not into, we will have some minimal water features in there, and I'll probably hide this under some grass at some point as well. But first things first, time to strip out the ground. Alright, so first things first, what kind of feature do I want? Now again, I'd like to possibly get a thin creek or something running through. Maybe I've got a bucket of water I could do with another bucket. Let me just go and borrow one. I am of course going to pick up half a dozen eggs probably as I walk. Nope, got away with it. Okay. So maybe if we, first things first, take that out of the mix and put it away, because we're not going to need to have. Maybe just get a little pond area over here, and we'll maybe even not much of a pond at all. I don't know. We'll go like that, I think, and we'll come in with some sand there, and there. And there. And then we'll just do that, I think. And then we can even actually have a little slightly deeper bit. Now, while I don't know, ironically for someone who works in a school of geography, I'm no expert on a great many things, including the flora and fauna of Australia, and you know, just how actually dry it is. I have no idea. Ew, that's going to be a pain if that... maybe not. Well, let's see. We can pop you up there, can't we? And then you can run in through that break in the glass there. Perfect. And that can go back away. So you got that going on, and then we can maybe take a small crook or stream. As I say, I don't know. I have no idea how this would work out in the real world, but maybe just bring it round and then take it back that way. We'll just keep it simple. Till we get to here. That's not what I wanted to do. It's almost what I wanted to do, but not quite what I wanted to do. In fact, let me just put that building gadget away. We don't need it now. But we do need just to take out all of these blocks. Oops. Not quite that much. And start to get, I think. So my usual approach to building like this is to start with a really big broad canvas, like big flat area of red sand, and then start adding in details. And sometimes there's a master plan, sometimes there isn't. There isn't today. So, you know, other than I know what size my dome is, I know what I want to put in here, and I've got a very crude idea in my head of how I want it to look in the finished equation. I know that's all technically a waste of good sand, but there we go. Well, we're not going to have it flowing because that's just the flowing water. Is annoying at the best of times. I don't mind in the rivers, I should say, but you know, because that was kind of by design, but I don't like it when we have to do this kind of thing. So This just gives a little bit of different colour to the oranges, which are going to be predominant in this area. Right, so from there, what do I need to, what have I got next? So I've got a whole load of different browns and greys. I've even got this Mars stone, which I think is quite a nice colour as well. So if we take a bit of you, a bit of the orange, we could really use more. I've got a little bit of that being cooked out, but if we kind of start off over here, let's just bring, this has got an interesting texture, different to the terracotta, which I quite like. We'll leave that where it is, and we'll just get this nicely built up with a few landscape features, maybe maybe even that's an idea, yeah, if we can get away with it. Helps if you have a little bit more of that on you. Just pop in a little bit of that action, like a weathered, eroded rock bit going on there, and then come around and add in a little bit of orange, then some sand on top of that, and we'll be sitting pretty, I think, for this corner. We'll get some kind of, I don't know, look going, maybe. Just do that. Have the odd bit cascading down. It is sand after all. I think that was a. I just wonder what that sound effect was then, and I think it's an ambient thing. So yeah, it's kind of got a certain something to it. We have got the fine Mars stone, which might work. Just break that up a little bit. Yeah, no, I'm not displeased. I'm not wholly enamoured by it either, but and red. But again, we can possibly get in here and just mix up this colour palette a little bit. Not displeasing. It is not displeasing. Right, so I'm going to keep on working up some structures like that. We are then we've got some of these, not orange terracotta. I've got various sandstone textures here, which I'm going to use as a block to indicate the path. We also need to get lighting in. We need to get some plant life in, not cactuses, because obviously the birds are stupid and they'll kill themselves. But we'll bring this across just to get around to all of the sides, just to give that indication of a path. We'll break off that way, get some more features in, and I shall be back in a mo. Alright, I've got it decorated mostly with the plants and stuff. I've got a nice thing. I've come to over just to get some deco craft. I've used some of these curry, however it's pronounced. These trees, there you go, black kauri wood. The desert trees, so it kind of works. Desert plants, I've put a bit of coarse dirt to allow me to put some glimmering flowers. That has allowed me to illuminate some of it, and we've got a little crude. I mean, it's only 1 block deep, so if someone's stupid enough to fall in, that is fine. But yeah, I think it's okay. It does the job. However, we do need that all important. So let me just step back a little bit. There's a few items that go into these builds, and obviously this is a bird sanctuary, so we'll stick some birds nests on this things, and then we'll stick I'm going to stick a bird nest there because, you know, we've got a little ground based, and one up there, one there, and maybe one there. We've got a bit of, well, start from this. The visitors coming in here might just want to take a seat, so we'll pop, you know, a little bit of seating about the place. I'll come back to that. That's my stereotype, and I'm trying to avoid keeps on putting that in my hotbar, you swining thing. A few fallen logs around don't really hurt at all, even though, especially with the fact that there are trees. Now, because this is supposed to be a Australian stroke New Zealand thing, and one of my favourite authors, as anybody who watches me knows, is Terry Pratchett, and there's a brilliant book he did called The Last Continent, where he definitely lampooned Australia and that kind of thing. And there's a bit where Rincewind is talking to one of the things, and he's there's a bit it's mentioned, it might have been a book, I can't remember. It says dangerous snakes, none. Sea spiders killed all the snakes. I know that's not true. I know Australia does have dangerous things, but go away. We'll put our little signature thing in there. I don't think we need you anymore. Now I could really take the stereotypes to the limit and pop a barbecue down, but we're not going to do that. That's beneath me. We are going to use, however, tiki torches for the lighting in here, so we're going to just pop a few of these in the varying areas, and then we'll use hidden lighting for the balance, just to clear all of the. Okay, I did place it there, so clearly you're wrong. One there, maybe one there. Well, we've got 3 left. Well, one there then. One can go here. And we've got 1 left. That can go there. And that can get out of my life. Now, somewhere about in one of these, I should have some fence. I have. There you go. In fact, I'm going to put that barbecue away out of the way. And I'm just going to take a little bit of this fencing and do a bit like that. And again, we'll pop a torch. No, I don't want to go mad with these bits. These are just extra lighting. And then finally, we need to go and get that. We shall put that lot in there. Hidden lighting time. Oh, we will need you, so we'll just pop you there for a moment because you got the eggs. Hidden lighting time. Hidden lighting, where are we? Bang, 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 and bang, and we'll zap that down. So what I would like to do, wherever possible, is do this using sand. So what we'll do is we shall do that. We'll jump into one of our bags Find, is that the, it doesn't matter if that is the only glowstone we're rocking, but we'll go with normal just because we can, and we'll pop, 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 and we'll get you down like so, and then we shall copy that, and that should allow me to find where we've got you've definitely got a block there that needs to be solved, but that's easy. Block there, definitely a block there. That should clear everything except for these tree blocks, which again, they're not too difficult to solve. What we'll do is exactly the same. We'll take a section of the log out, and then we shall copy that and find any. The only other one is that one, isn't it? Which is nice. All done. We're lit. We are all in the right place, and the last thing to do, apart from putting those away and putting that away, is to get some birds. Now I'm going to have two, I think two, it's a fairly big enclosure. We'll have three of them, 3 cassowaries, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Gouldian finches, 4 kiwis because they should be fairly small. Lyrebirds, I have no idea on. We'll stick those in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kookaburras. These have all been incubated, so they all have 100% chance of spawning. So start off with the kookaburra. There's kookaburras, and it's still growing. I don't know how accurate that sound is, but they're annoying me already. There's a lyrebird. Okay, we'll go with the kiwis. I like kiwi. Kiwis are peculiar little bird. I mean, look at them. Aren't they cute? It's going to take a hot minute for these to grow up, but that's fine. Well, oh, hello. Was that a double yoker or something? Or did I? Sorry, little kiwi. Gouldian finch. Oh, that's pretty. That was a green one. Oh, they come in different colours. Hello. There we go. Ostrich. And cassowary. Who's just getting hurt then? Really? That's the sound they make? Oh. They're angry. I've angered the cassowaries. Oh, and I've got a spawnable spot. Damn you. That. I think I probably. Alright, let me sort this out. I'm going to move out the area of these cassowaries and... hello. They can reach me up there. And I'll be back in a moment. Alright, I've left the area, so hopefully those cassowaries have calmed down. I don't know whether I mean, it's possible that cassowaries are just hostile birds. I mean, these in the garbage look. Probably not ideal for visitors if that was the case. Let's just have a look at the cassowary. Is a large territorial bird, blah blah blah, and will become aggressive if provoked. Okay. Oh, I didn't get any of the... Oh, maybe I need to wait until the thing. So yeah, you got the cat. What else to be getting there? The Gordian finch. Okay, I'm seeing multiple colours. We only got a couple of those. That's a shame. Kiwi. There's no real things. Kookaburra as lyrebird. Just changed its tails. Yeah. So that's the thing. Now I did get a little bit creative with this. So New Zealand, Australia, I've kind of worked that one out. We've got a woodland group to do, we've got some seabirds to do, we've got a tropical to do, and of course we've got the phoenix. These are not going to happen immediately, they're certainly not going to happen overnight. Hopefully we can link this into that corridor over there now. Let's see if these guys have forgotten, shall we? How are you doing there? Huh? How you doing? They seem somewhat chilled. So now it's just a matter of waiting for these guys to grow up. But in the meantime, that's our Australian outback dome. Completely inaccurate, I'm so most certain. But until next time, so let's go. Let's try. I'm going to try for a different screenshot. There we go. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. And bye for now.